Hey guys, Matthew here at VidCon, and I'm doing another Vlogger one-on-one episode. And today, I'm meeting with
Scott from NERDSYNC.
What's going on, you wonderful nerds? Scott here, just doing voiceover today as I got a new camera in, and I'm struggling with it.
What happened to C-3PO's arm? Why is it red? I need an answer. For example, I could be, and pretty much am, a completely different person now than I was when I was a kid. Oh, I hate myself. Clearly I spent too much time picking out shirt and tie combos. Did you catch that bit at the end there? So in this instance, Thor makes the act of avenging a little bit more personal. Vengeance on those who oppose the Avengers specifically.
All right, Scott and I just met in the creator floor of VidCon. Why did you start NERDSYNC?
So I went to college for film production, and I realized that a lot of the stuff I was learning was stuff that I already knew from like watching other film YouTubers. So I figured, why don't I just, instead of going to class, what if I just actually started making videos? And then I spent so much time making videos on YouTube that I ended up failing out of college, and I was like, well, let's just see if I can do this full time. And thankfully, that's been 5 years now. I've been doing it full time.
What would you say is your elevator pitch for your channel?
So I use comic books and superheroes to teach about real-world history, science, philosophy, culture, and art.
Do you do animation, or do you do like scrolling pages of the comics that you're referencing?
Yeah,
like
so
Comics Explained, sort of.
It's kind of like Rob.
Yeah.
I'm friends with Rob, and it's very much more animated. It's a lot of me on camera talking head stuff, a lot of cool visuals and animations. You know, I went to school, like I said, for video production, so editing is kind of in my blood, and I love to do it. So I hope to make something that's very sleek and cool to look at for people.
If you were to send somebody to your channel and tell them to watch one video that would exemplify the most of what you're about, which one would you recommend?
This is a video that I just recently published, so it's kind of timely. If you liked Avengers Infinity War, I did a video about the philosophy of Thanos in Infinity Gauntlet, the comic book, not the movie, so no spoilers for the movie or anything, but I went back to the comics, dove into his philosophy as kind of a conflicted nihilist. It's very interesting, I'm very proud of it, so go check it out.
Is there anything more terrifying than an omnipotent being who believes in nothing? Earth's mightiest heroes, and indeed the universe's most powerful cosmic beings as well, are just no match. It's just a helicopter with his name written on it in like Helvetica. There's already a problem here. Thanos' belief in nihilism faces a massive contradiction. As author George A. Dunn beautifully writes, quote, "Impermanence is a feature, not a bug, of human existence." End quote.
When we're learning in school, when you can apply it to things that you're really interested in, you'll end up learning a lot more.
Yes.
So I can totally dig your whole mindset in trying to get comic books tied into stuff that people can actually learn some things from.
Yeah, it's a twofold thing. I want to show people that comic books can be used to teach about very complex subjects. They're not just stuff for kids.
Yeah.
But I also want to show people who were like me and who weren't very good in school that learning can actually be really exciting and really interesting if you're taught through a medium that you already care about. It's called tangential learning. It allows you to take something that you're already passionate about and like learn through it. It's a lot of fun.
My geometry teacher loved Star Trek, and he used to like formulate all of his geometrical problems based on how fast the Klingons were going, and you know how fast Captain Kirk's warp speed was, and based on trajectories and things like this. And I will always remember those way more than I might remember that humdrum lesson, in my other classes.
Yeah, well, it's the thing that it's very cliche when someone's like, when will I ever use this? And it's just like, well, you can use it here in like this pop culture sort of reference, and it makes it easier to remember and more fun.
Very cool. So how often do you upload to your channel?
I slowed down a little bit because I wanted to upload longer videos that were more complex in editing. So I'm about at 2 a month now, but they're very long. Like the latest one I uploaded is like 22 minutes long, very heavily edited. So I'm kind of focusing more on quality than quantity at the moment.
It's a never-ending battle between the two.
It really is. It really is. I mean, there was a time when I was publishing like 3 videos a week, and that was doing well, but it was like burning me out, and I was like, I just want to make something really awesome, even if it takes me a little bit longer.
Yeah. Have you seen the numbers compensating for the added time?
A little bit,
curious.
I think so. Yeah, I think, well, mostly I've seen a lot of growth in my own personal Patreon page as well, because people are seeing all the effort that I'm putting into videos. So they really like that. And I think also people love My hardcore fans really love when I really get super detailed.
The loyalists become a lot more loyal.
They really do.
But the newbies that are looking for that snap story might not. So there's it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
So this series is a lot for other people like creators like you and me. So what is your favorite piece of kit to use on your projects?
Like gear-wise?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love using, I just recently bought like a 4K camera for the first time. I've been using like the same kind of like Canon T3i for ages, and I just bought like a 4K like Panasonic Lumix G7 or something. So it's still not like brand new, but it's new to me, and I've been having a lot of fun playing around with that and just kind of making my videos future-proof as like quality increases.
I've heard a lot of people trying to do that. They're trying to push me, but until they make a small camera that I really like, I like the portability of this as a traveler.
Oh, of course.
Are you a Premiere or are you a Final Cut?
Premiere all the way. Adobe products, 100% for me.
Yeah, me too. So, okay, 5 years down the road, where's the future of your channel going? What are you looking to the future to do? What kind of changes will your channel become?
I hope that my channel becomes more of a place for deeper thinking about things. There was a time, you know, when I used to upload stuff about lore of the comic books, and that's great, and there's a lot of people that do that very successfully, but it's not something that super interests me. I want to really focus, really dive into the nitty-gritty, and hopefully become a place that's seen as kind of education first, and then like comic books maybe second, I think, for me. Not that I have any, I mean, I love comic books obviously, but I think I want to really hone into that market of people. I want, you know, a community of people who are really deep thinkers.
Well, for you, it seems like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the comic books is a tool to get the information across. It's not the the primary. So
exactly.
it's what you're using to get people to know different things, and that's fantastic. I'll leave all of his channel information and the videos that we referenced in the description, so check them out.
Thanks so much.
No problem.